Hello, friends. I'm Majaw, born on 14th April 1947 at Port Mori, Maulai, Shillong 793008. But then I was not known as Majaw. Then I was known as Louis Sotun, because Khasis, they pronounce it Louis, but in the Western Hemisphere, they pronounce it Louis. So either you call me Louis or some people, they call me Louis, whatever it is. So that was that. You know, when you really think about it, those were the years when River Umkra is really a river, where the water is clean, crystal clear, and you can see all the tiny pebbles and the small fishes swimming all over the place. Those were the beautiful years, where the entire environment is very clean, and so is the mentality of the people. And we would swim over there. I mean, like being a kid. So we never had any underwears. We never bothered about that. But those were the beautiful years. And I remember the first song which my mother used to sing a line or two to me, as far as I can remember. It goes like this. I never had a guitar then, of course. Over in Killarney, many years ago, me mother sang a song to me, a voice so sweet and low. I could not remember the rest of the verses, but I remember the soothing voice of my mother. So that's why, I mean, it's one of those most memorable moments in my life as a kid, when we would always play by the riverside and sitting on the back of cows and stuff like that. It was really nice.
Hey, 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 that's what I say. I can get no satisfaction. I can get no satisfaction. Well, I tried, and I tried, yes, I tried. I can't get no. I can't get no. Well, I was watching on a TV, and a man comes on and tells me how white my shirt can be. But he can't be a man 'cause he doesn't smoke the same cigarette as I can't get no satisfaction. Well, I tried, and I tried, and I tried. Yes, I tried. I can't get no. I can't get no satisfaction.
And we hear from radios from neighbors far away, even though a lot of people, they hardly have any radio. Even in the place where I live also, we never had a radio. So we could listen to, who else we hear? Elvis Presley, of course. So songs like, love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. Everybody loves Elvis. Who wouldn't? And of course, see, Shillong is one place where I remember I could hear lots and lots of boys, lots of guys singing Jim Reeves songs. Because those years when anyone sings Jim Reeves, hey, baby, you're a star. You know, so songs like, it goes like this. Welcome to my world, won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happens now and then. So those are the years during the 1950s, late 50s to the early 60s. Those were like really, really beautiful years. I remember because since we don't have any slippers, so forget about shoes kind of stuff like that. So during winter time, I could go with some of my friends because during those years that Laumali, we called it Laumali till date, so we call it Laumali. So we have lots and lots and lots and lots of beautiful, huge trees. So we would just take our knives, and then we could just take off the bark from the pine trees, and we would wear, make them into slippers because, never had any slipper or never had any shoes. Forget about shoes. Those are heavy 5-star, whatever you call it now. So definitely those are the most beautiful years. I could never forget that. But years go by, of course. This is another page, one of the pages in Lu Majaw's life. The story of this song, I'll have to share this with you. This was around the 70s, early 70s. In Shillong, when those years, we never had rock shows or rock concerts or whatever it is. We had variety shows from singers, dancers, and dramas, and all that sort. It was in this beautiful place, one of the most beautiful, I can say, music halls in Shillong. In Majaw, we have one hall. We had one hall, to be more precise. It's called Dinam Hall. So it was, it must have been Yeah, early 70s. So this particular variety show was organized by the people of Majaw. So these people, they came to me and they requested me, Balu, if it'll be nice if you can come and be a part of this program, giving a song or two. I said, well, that'll be very nice. Thank you for inviting Lumajao. But then I told him, I don't have a guitar. So he said, well, you don't have to worry about that, Balu. There's so many guitars because there's so many singers, and there's so many bands as well. They have lots of guitars. You don't have to worry about that. So I told him, okay. So there was Lumajao at Dinham Hall, waiting and waiting and waiting till the call came. Ladies and gentlemen, and now we bring Mr. Lumajao on stage. Then I said, okay. Then I asked for the guitar. You won't believe this. Being Shillong, so-called the rock capital or the music capital, no one gave a guitar to Lumajao. Can you beat that? My God, man. I mean, like, I've never felt so, so very low in my life. And I was very young then. I'm much younger now, of course. But then I picked up the pieces again. And since those years, I was smoking. I was smoking tobacco and exotic tobaccos as well. So in my bag like this, I keep a matchbox. Of course, I had to. So when I took up the stage, so I just took out the matchbox and I just sang with the accompaniment of that matchbox. Now we'll be performing that same song which Lumajao performed without the guitar, with just a matchbox. But now, thank God, we're all blessed. Mark Timothy Williams is there on drums, Shepherd Star Najir over here on guitar, Christopher Dylan Majaw on guitar, as well as Albert Ndathiang on bass guitar. And thank God, this time Lumajao is blessed with a guitar. This particular guitar is given to me by a woman friend, a lady friend of mine. At the moment she is working in Israel, where a lot of warfare going on. So she sent money. So this guitar, a friend of mine brought it from Dubai. So the song goes like this. was young enough, I guess, then my mother put me in a boarding school. We call it a boarding school. Actually, it's a place for the poorest of the poor, from people who, I mean, like from single parent to people who doesn't have parent, and for who comes from a very, very, poor family. So I landed up over there for a number of years. And that was a beautiful time because during that year, I saw a guitar. I mean, I never knew it was a guitar, but it was such a beautiful instrument, And the first time when I saw it, I just fell in love with it. And when I touched it, that was love at first touch. And then I remember the elder boys. They used to come from the locality, from Port Mori only. So they used to come in the evening and they play. I would just ogle and goggle and really appreciate them. And yeah, it was those years that I think must have been around 1955 or something like that. So we, once in a while, somewhere around Christmas time or something like that, we, just in front of the church, if any of you, ever go to Molai Pumuri, you'll see the church over there. And by the side of the church, there's a huge ground. Before it was just grass, but now it's all being tarred. So which is very difficult for Mother Earth to breathe. So I remember they used to show films. And those years, I mean, it was not a film cinemas like we have now. What we call in Khasi, we call it, even in English, they call it magic lantern. So in Khasi, we call it magic lantern. So lantern, it comes from lantern only. So they would show these films. I remember a film, it's about Schubert, the composer. I think the film is called Schubert's Life, if I'm not mistaken. So there were lots and lots of people, the local people as well as people from the borders, because I was staying in Limecraft Boys High School. And just by my side, there was a girl as well. So that girl, she stays at the girls, Sacred Heart Girls. And then we just happened to sit very close to each other, and, well, you can say it's puppy love. So we sat pretty close to each other since I was very cold. And I had short pants, I remember, like this, but with no slippers, no shoes, and half-sleeve shirt as well. So she gave me that tamokli, it is a Khasi shawl. So I just, wrapped myself around that. And we would watch that film, Schubert's Life, and that small screen, with those huge rolls, whirring all around. It was so nice. And I really felt very warm. Well, because a girl was sitting beside me, so much for that puppy love. And then when the film is finished, I said, oh boy. So she had to go back to the boarding, that Sacred Heart Girls, and then Lumaya had to go back to the Sacred Heart Boys. And I remember when I took that shawl, I folded up so nicely, and you won't believe this. I kept it under the pillow, because we always believe that when you keep anything under your pillow, you have the dreams of that person that you are very close to. Well, that was that. Much later I get to, are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? That's part of Lou Majaw's life. In a page, in one of the 366 pages, that was one page. But it's perfectly all right. And from there I moved on to Calcutta, not because I wanted to, because some of my friends, they had to go to Calcutta for a wedding. Then I hopped on because I went to Calcutta not because I wanted to, but I was a coward, so I just ran away from reality. Or more precisely, I could not face the bitter truth, the naked truth. So I ran away. And yeah, that was a beautiful time when we had those beautiful long train rides. You can just well imagine a young kid from a place, from Maulaipur, Mauritius, Long, landed up in the bright lights of Calcutta. But in a way, I thank God. You see, because in Shillong, we get to hear what? We get to hear lots of Jim Reeves, we get to hear lots of Elvis, we get to hear Ricky Nelson, we get to hear Marty Robin and then Nat King Cole and things like that. But in Calcutta, we get to hear Tom Jones and we get to hear bands, Beatles we hear right from here, but then from there we get to hear from Jimi Hendrix to Cream to Blind Faith to Jethro Tull and stuff like that. And then one evening when we land up at a party, listening to so many songs from Sam DeSham and the Pharaohs and stuff like that, then I heard the song. It goes like this.
How many roads must a man walk down before they call him a man? And how many seas must a white dove sail before it sleeps in the sand? And how many times must the cannonballs fly before the forever band? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
This is one of those songs which later on I realized that, I've heard so many songs and so many singers, but no one, that's how I got to know the name Bob Dylan. And the man, he asked 9 questions, which till date, you can well imagine, right from 1965, Dylan, he started writing, I think, right from the 50s, mid-50s, and towards the late 50s. But then I heard him singing, or rather the magic, of his words in 1965. So it, totally knocked me off balance. In fact, it sort of fired my imagination beyond all that. Sort of a guiding light. A man who asked 9 questions during those years, and the same questions has been asked till date, and there was no answer, and the answer is just blowing in the wind, which is simply amazing. And that's why Bob Dylan to me is a guiding light. And I remember that same night, because in Shillong, we hear lots of rock and roll. We have Bill Haley and his Comets, no doubt about it. And of course, we hear Elvis Presley. And then I also hear, that's what Calcutta gave Lou Majaw, Chuck Berry. So what do you say? Yeah, we got friends over here. On the drums is Mark Timothy Williams. Oh, lovely. And first guitar, Shepard Stoner Jazz. Okay, Shepard. And second guitar, we have Christopher Dylan Majaw. And bass guitar, Albert Rindatian. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go. You see, like one thing about this song, which really reminds me, even while I was in Calcutta, reminds me of Shillong also, because I remember those years in Shillong. In almost every locality, we have, a booze joint, local hooch. So this song is it's about Kolkata. All right, okay.
Whoa, whoa, Carol, don't let him steal your heart away. I'm gonna learn to dance if it takes me all night and day. Come into my machine so we can groove on out. I know a swinging little job where we can jump and shout. In case you're far back on the highway, not so long a ride. Park your car in the open, you can walk inside. A little cutie takes your hand and you can thank your man. Cause every time you make the scene, you'll find the joint is jammed. You look so good. Oh, come you when the guitars be loud. Don't the drummer intrigues you when he gets the crowd. Well, now I know you can dance, I know you would, you could. I keep my eyes on you, baby, 'cause you look so That's it, baby. Rock and roll, rock and roll. Okay.
But something about Shillong, it's not just the place because I was born, but I guess to me, personally, it's more of a place where, this is from a very personal perspective. It is, till date, is the best place for wine, women, and song. But maybe beyond that, that's what happened to the entire world. But in Shillong, it is wine, women, and weather. So whether you like it or not, or you love it or not, but boy, oh boy, weather we have very, very good over here. And that's why lots and lots of people, whenever they come for a holiday to Shillong, they don't want to go back. So it has that, the magic of the weather. I loved you for a long, long time. I know this love is real. It don't matter how it all went wrong. They don't change the way I feel. And I can't believe that time is gonna heal this wound that I'm speaking of. There ain't no cure, there ain't no cure, there ain't no cure for love. And years go by. So there, Majaw was in Kolkata Boys from 1955 to 58. I guess maybe right from 1954. And then from 1959, my mother put me up to a higher place called Layamkra. Over there we have a Domosco Technical School. Over there also it's the same setup where we have we have two sections in Don Bosco. I don't know whether they have it now, but those years we have two sections. We have two sections, that means the regular boys and the special boys. I mean, like, just think that kind of setup we have right from those years. Now they call it, okay, it's discriminating or something like that. But those years it was like that. Because the poor people, and people who are poorer, so they belong to the general section. And the moneyed people, the well-off people, rich people, I cannot say wealthy, but they're better off than us, than most of us rather. So for them, they get special food. You won't believe that. They get special tea, they get special rice, they get special vegetables, they even get meat. But from the general section, we get meat once a week, while the guys, they get, the special section, they get, I think, almost every day. So the beauty of that place is that over there, musically, from a guitar, which I've been trying to play right from 1953, 54, till date, I'm still learning. So in Don Bosco, it was, a bigger picture. It was so huge that we even have, an orchestra. An orchestra where there'll be about 15 to 18 of us. And then I landed up playing guitar because there's no other instrument which I could play. And I was also involved in a school band. And that's where I started playing the snare drum. And those years we don't call it a snare drum, we call it a side drum. Because we just sling it, like a sling back, and then, with 2 drumsticks in front of us. And then we had the note sheet right in front of us when we play. Tuk, tak, tak, tuk, trrr, tak, 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 tak. And then we have a music master by the name of Brother Solomon. He's such a fine man. So there was Lou Majaw, learning how to play drums. It taught me a lot because it taught me that rhythm. If it is 1 2 1 2 1 2, it's 1 2. If it's 1 2 3 1 3, if it's 1 2 3 4, it's 1 2 3 4. So that's that is really there. So that root is so firm. And then from there, I tried my hand at trumpet. Then I tried my hand at saxophone. Then I tried at Janus, and then at bombardin as well. I landed up a couple of years trying to play those instruments. But then when my mother, she used to come maybe once a month or twice a month. It depends. If she has lots of things to do at home, then she'll not be able to come and meet me. So during the procession which we have in Don Bosco, what we have is a procession bar where all the Christian Catholics, they come from all over, Kasi, Jaintia, Riboy, Riwar, wherever. And then the Don Bosco school, we have the marching band. So my mother was very proud because I landed up and wearing a uniform. It was very good. We have those hats, and a white shirt, black pant, black coat. Doesn't belong to us, of course. It belongs to the institution. So my mother told me that don't play these blowing instruments. She said, because if you keep on playing those instruments, all your teeth, they'll be gone. And well, for me, I was such an obedient child. So I believed her. and that's a prize. I mean, so because of respect for my mother. And of course, it's ignorant on my part as well. And now I can say that it's also ignorance on my mother's part. I mean, later on in years, when you see guys like Louis Armstrong blowing the trumpet, his teeth are, all 32 of them still intact, my God, man. But then anyway, I said to my mother, I said, okay. So I stopped playing all those instruments. Looking back at it now, I said, what a Dumbo Lou Majaw was. But well, it was like that. It was very, very good, yeah. That's where, the foundation of music, started really taking the roots firmly, which I can say proudly that because of institutions like Sacred Heart Boys in Maulai and Don Bosco Technical School, Laimkra, is what Lou Majaw is today. And thanks to them, yeah. Oh yeah, I'll have to share this with you. I remember, when I finished my from class 1 to class 5. So from class 6, my mother, she put me up in Don Bosco, Laimkra. So my girlfriend, so I told her that, I have to go to Laimkra. Then she told me that if you go to Laimkra, that means we'll not be able to meet anymore. So she told me that I will join the nunnery. I had a good laugh when she told me that. But then, sure enough, when I came back for holidays, winter holidays, I asked my friend, I said, no, she has joined the nuns. So, I'm very proud of her because, just think a person who is so young, both of us, we were so very young, but for her, she was so firm, in her belief. So she's very true to herself, and that's how she gained my respect. I respect her a lot for that. And then, of course, Lumia had to fall in love because Shillong is wine, women, and weather. So anyway. So this is one of those little love songs. I loved you for a long, long time. I know this love is real. It don't matter how it all went wrong. They don't change the way I feel. And I can't believe that time is gonna heal this wound that I'm speaking of. There ain't no cure, there ain't no cure, there ain't no cure for love. I'm aching for you, baby. I can't pretend I'm not. I need to see you naked in your body and your thoughts. I got you like a habit, but I'll never get enough. There ain't no cure, there ain't no cure, there ain't no cure for love. There ain't no cure for love. There ain't no cure for love. All the rocket ships are climbing to the sky. The holy books are open wide. The doctors working day and night, but they'll never ever find that cure. That cure. Ain't no drink, no drug. There ain't nothing pure enough to be that cure for love. I see you on a subway, I see you on a bus, I see you lying down with me, and I see you waking up. I see your hand, I see your hair, your bracelets, and your brush. And I called to you, yes, I called to you, but I didn't call soft enough. There ain't no cure, there ain't no cure, there ain't no cure for love. I walked into an empty hall. I had no place else to go. When the sweetest voice I ever heard whispered to my soul, I don't need to be forgiven for loving you so much. It's written in the scriptures, it's written there in blood. I even hear the angels declare it from above. There ain't no cure, there ain't no cure, there ain't no cure for love. There ain't no cure for love. There ain't no cure for love. All the rocket ships are climbing to the sky. The holy books are open wide. The doctors working day and night, but they'll never ever find that cure. That cure ain't no drink, no drug. There ain't nothing pure enough to be that cure for love. 'Cause I loved you for a long, long time. I know this love is real. It don't matter how it all went wrong. They don't change the way I feel. And I can't believe that time is gonna heal this wound that I'm speaking of. There ain't no cure, there ain't no cure, there ain't no cure for love. Ain't no cure, ain't no cure, ain't no cure for love. Ain't no cure, ain't no cure, ain't no cure for love. Falling in love just once, it's never enough. You can never fall in love just once. And you can never fall out of love just once. For me, I fall in love all the time, every time. And I fall out of love a number of times. You lose some, you win some. That's what life is all about. Why do I keep fooling myself when I know you love someone else? Only a fool breaks his own heart. I pretend that I don't see when you walk with him down the streets. Only a fool breaks his own heart. I have to admit it, though it hurts me so. I can't forget it. I'm a man, I'll let you go. No use in trying to hang on to a love that's already gone. Only a fool breaks his own heart. Only a fool breaks his own heart. Only a fool breaks his own heart. So that's it, friend. Love is a beautiful thing. But later on I realized in life, there's more to life than just love. It's the love of music. It's the love for music. Because music is life. Kindly disagree and disagree. But boy, oh boy, to Lumajao, music is life. So friends, shall we? Yeah, yeah? Okay, will you have some drums as well? Okay. Not only in Shillong town, not only in Meghalaya, not only in India, but it's happening all over the world. It's called Judas Gift. But the joy of sex and the beauty of it, it's a balance that take care of your manhood friend. It's your necessity treasure. For the pain you might have to suffer, it's not really worth the pleasure. The darkness of the needle, although it kills your ear. But it's a one-way ticket, friend, if taken for a thrill. Be aware of who you are, beware of what it is. For the curse it comes creeping in silence, it whirls them into the skin. And if the pill and the needle don't kill, the abuse of sex it surely will. Well, friends, that was it. Thank you for sharing this meaningful time with Majaw. So that was part of the 365 pages in Majaw's life. And that happened to be the 366th. So that is what happened, and this, the road that Majaw was on, now I'm still on that road. And I'm still on the road, and there's still many, many more roads to cross, and many bridges to cross, and many subways, byways, alleyways. That's what life is all about. But what I would love to see, from what I've seen, that Shillong was a beautiful place. We can still make Shillong more beautiful than what it was. Then sure enough, it'll be the Scotland of the East. And not only that, it'll be Shillong, that sense of pride and self-respect. And how do you go about it? The most important thing is to be true to ourselves. Be true to what we do, to believe in what we do, to respect ourselves, respect others, and respect the environment, respect the trees, the world around us. No matter what kind of lifestyle we live, I do believe that we must live life responsibly. This world is not mine only. It's not yours. It's everyone. And it's for generations and generations to come. Let us look from a point of view that the future generation will not have to blame us of what Shillong will be, of what this world should be. It is we who are alive today. This is what we must do. Matter of respect. Like I said, we respect ourselves. Respect in the work that we do. Love what we do and do what we love. And like life will be not just beautiful, life will be meaningful. So we'll have the sense of oneness, the sense of completeness, that we are not alone. We are together, and together we can make this life more beautiful, more meaningful, and this world a much more better place, much more cleaner place, where we'll have clean water to drink and clean air to breathe. And that is what we have to look for. So friends, thank you so very much for sharing this particular hour with Majaw. So I wish you all health and God bless until we meet again. Kublai Shia.
So be aware of who you are. Beware of what it is. For the curse it comes creeping in silence is worse than a Judas Gift. And if the pill and the needle don't, the abuse of sex it surely will.